How did a birthday gift cause MLB's top prospect to forget how to pitch? In the late 90s, Rick Ankiel quickly rose the ranks to become one of baseball's top pitching prospects for the St. Louis Cardinals. In his first full seasons in the majors in 2000, at just 20 years old, Ankiel made his mark, going 11-7 with a .350 ERA, striking out 194 batters in just 175 innings. For his efforts, he finished second in Rookie of the Year voting, helping the Cardinals win the NL Central. Due to his success, Cardinals manager Tony La Russa decided to name Rick Ankiel the Game 1 starter against the Braves in the NLDS. Everything was lining up for Rick Ankiel to make a name for himself in baseball's biggest stage. Except for one thing. You see, a few days before the playoffs began, the Cardinals announced that their starting catcher Mike Matheny would miss the rest of the season for a very dumb reason. For his birthday, Matheny had gotten a hunting knife, and as he was putting it back in the sheath, it went right through, severing 2 flexor tendons and a nerve. Matheny was known at the time as one of the best defensive catchers in the league, winning his first of 4 Gold Gloves that season. So for the biggest game in Rick Ankiel's career at just 21 years old, he would have to use Carlos Hernandez as his battery mate. And for the first 2 innings of the game, things looked to be normal. The Cardinals would take a 6-0 lead heading into the 3rd inning. And the 3rd inning is when everything would change for Ankiel. With 1 on and 1 out, Ankiel would throw a curveball that would get by Hernandez, a ball that, according to Ankiel, a better defensive catcher like Matheny would have caught. After that, Ankiel would unravel, throwing 4 more wild pitches that inning, tying the record for most in a playoff inning. Ankiel would get pulled with 2 outs that inning, finishing his day with 6 walks and more balls than strikes. Ankiel would make his next start in Game 2 of the NLCS versus the Mets. And things would still go poorly for Ankiel, going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 3 walks and 2 runs, and throwing 2 more wild pitches. Ankiel would be demoted to the bullpen for the rest of the series, having 1 more wild appearance in Game 5. After that, Ankiel would have one of the worst cases of the yips in baseball history. The next season, Ankiel would walk 25 batters in 24 innings before getting sent down to AAA, where his problems still persisted. After missing a full season recovering from Tommy John surgery, Ankiel wouldn't return to the majors until 2004, where he would just pitch 5 games out of the bullpen. After the 2004 season, Ankiel would announce that he would be making the transition away from pitching to become an outfielder, which he successfully did, and would end up carving a career for himself as a plus defensive outfielder, lasting 6 seasons. But who knows what kind of career Rick Ankiel would have had if Mike Matheny hadn't received a hunting knife for his birthday.